Hey guys, how's it going? It's me, Wesley, and today I will be giving you an unboxing and review of the Daisy Powerline 415 BB pistol. So I'm going to be taking this thing out of the box, showing you some of the specifications and features of this gun. I will also be showing you at the end shooting the weapon, so then you can see the overall review and rating I give it. So here's the front of the box right here. You see it says Powerline 415. Very clean looking, CO2 powered. And it says it's a 21 shot BB, CO2 semi-automatic, delivers 21 rounds in seconds. So it is a 21 shot built-in BB magazine, lower accessory rail, and it has a fiber optic front sight. Maximum velocity is 495 FPS. And it uses .177 cal or 4.5 millimeters BBs, which is the standard, and you'll find those BBs anywhere really. Walmart, Bass Pro Shop, Sports Authority, Dick's Sporting Goods. Okay, so now we'll take a look at the back of the packaging. Just like the front, really clean and definitely offers a lot of info on the weapon. You'll see all the specifications over here. I don't want to read through them. I want you guys to be able to look over it yourself. I don't want to take too much time looking at the packaging. And then it has this nice little chart of the gun, and it also points to the features of the weapon. So overall, really nice, clean packaging. I got this gun for $30 at Walmart, and it definitely, right out of the packaging, you know, there's quality to it. So now we're going to take the gun out. As you can see, I already opened it, but I haven't used it yet. That's why I'm going to save the end when I get back from this trip for shooting the weapon and showing you how it works, if it goes 495 FPS, all that great stuff. So here's the Powerline 415 by Daisy. First look, this gun looks really nice, especially when you're holding it. Feels great. And I wouldn't say this is metal. I think it's a harder plastic, but for $30, you're not expecting too much more. You're not expecting some steel handgun. Maybe for $150, maybe $100, you could expect some metal, but this thing definitely is sturdy, even if it's plastic. Feels nice. So I'm going to show you the side where the safety is first and the title. So as you can see, it says Powerline by Daisy 415. I still don't know what 415 means, but it sounds pretty legit either way. And as you can see, it says made in Japan. You know it's good when it says made in Japan. You know, if it said made in China, it wouldn't be as good, but Japan is a lot better, especially for quality. Right here you have your safety switch, so if it shows the S, it's on safety. If you flick it to the other side, it's on red, then it's off safety and it's ready to fire. I will now show you how the trigger works and how it sounds, and this trigger sounds great. Even without the CO2, it still has this really strong mechanical sound to it. So let me put a few shots for you guys. Nothing is in this gun. I'm not, trying to shoot the walls or something. So here we go, guys. Okay, I think that's enough demonstration of how the trigger works. But very nice trigger. It's a sturdy trigger. It's not loose by any means. It's not cheap. It's not going to fall off. So really, it's very mechanical. It's very clicky, and that's what you want in a trigger, unless you want a silent gun. This isn't silent by any means, but I want at least some firepower type noise. You want something that impresses all the guys. Okay, so... says Daisy Outdoor Products, Rogers, Arizona. Now let's take a look at the grip of the gun. I really like the gripping of this gun. Feels good in the hand, especially when you're using 3 fingers right here and then your first finger on the trigger. Overall, I would say the gripping or the stock is average length, and it's not bad at all. I mean, you don't want it too long, you don't want it too short. You want to have that perfect grip, and my hands are pretty big, so if my hands fit perfectly, especially I like the design and the structure of this. It definitely feels good. So it's not a cheap stock. It's definitely not made. It's definitely not made for little kids, and it works great. Now to go to the other side, you just have a bunch of warnings, and yeah, you can read that if you would like. Okay, now, here is the Fiber-Optic Site, which is, average, or not average, but general for most pistols are general for most shotguns. As you can see, it's green. Let's see if you can get a good view of that sight. There we go. And honestly, it's a really good sight. It has great accuracy, and I feel like I'm going to be able to hit my target easily. So I really like the sighting on this gun. Okay, at the top we have where you put the 21 BBs inside. Spring loaded. We're going to push this up, and you can see there's a little slit up here where you can keep it at the top. That's really good because I would hate to have to hold this up with your finger, getting your finger tired, and then having to put the BBs in all at once. That'd be really difficult. Let's put this on safety. So as you can see, now you can just store the BBs through, or put the BBs through this hole, and then you can have up to a 21 round magazine. I could see some people complaining that it doesn't have a bottom feeding magazine, but I honestly think this is just as good, and it doesn't add on to a lot of weight down below where the stock is and where the CO2 is. So I don't have any issue with this spring loaded magazine, especially since it's so easy just to push down and put into this little slit. You just flick it and it goes flying back down. The last part of the gun I'm going to show you before we do the shooting and the test of how powerful this gun actually is where you put the CO2 in. Comes right off. There is the little screw to screw in the CO2 tight. And overall, I was a little worried you'd have to screw this off or have to try to pry it off. It's really easy to get off and on, so that's a huge plus for this weapon. Okay, so let's get right into the shooting, guys, and then at the end I will give my overall rating and also let you know if it's worth buying or not. Okay, guys, so we got the Powerline 415 loaded, just about a full mag, and we have the CO2 placed in. So we're going to put some shots into this Coke can. Let's get it started, guys. One. Put a hole directly into that. Two. Okay, guys, that was my review on the Daisy Powerline 415. 495 max FPS, very durable gun, and I'm sorry that I shot that shooting video in the dark. I know that was kind of stupid. I know it was hard to see the actual gun in use, but you saw the pure power of it, the sound of the gun, very strong. The blowback of the bottle knocked it off the stairs, and it shoots like a blast of CO2 out. Overall rating of this air pistol, I would have to give a 9.5 out of 10. The only thing that's holding it back from a 10 is that the loading system, or where your magazine stores the BBs, is at the top. I have no issue personally with this, but I do understand that a lot of people, including myself, which I actually like the bottom feeding mag better, and this sadly doesn't have that, but that's no real issue. For the price, picking up at Walmart, $30, this gun is no doubt a must buy, and I'm saying that with no bias or anything. This gun is a must buy. I just bought it and I'm loving the gun so far. Very durable, feels good in the hand, trigger fires nicely. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.